Hello students, welcome you all once again. In the present video, I am going to teach you epoxides or cyclic ethers. First, what is an epoxide? Epoxide or cyclic ether is nothing but when the ether linkage is present inside a ring. Okay, what is ether linkage? ROR. That is called as ether linkage. When the ether linkage is present inside a ring, then the compounds are known as cyclic ethers. Okay, example CH2, CH2, O. Okay, so now you can see here this linkage is in the form of a ring or a cycle. It is called as epoxide or cyclic ether. So now what is the name of this compound? It is called as ethylene oxide or epoxy ethane or oxirane. Okay students, this is the example of epoxide or cyclic ether. Okay, now let us learn the preparation of these epoxides. Put the side heading preparation, and under which we have the first method from glycol. So what is glycol? It is a dihydroxy compound. That means it has two OH groups. CH2OH, CH2OH. This is called as ethylene glycol. So when this glycol is heated up to 500 degrees centigrade, what happens? A water molecule is removed, HOH. So here I am writing minus H2O. We get ethylene oxide. CH2, CH2O. Okay. So write the name of this compound. This is ethylene glycol. When it is heated up to 500 degrees centigrade, one water molecule is removed like this and we get ethylene oxide. Okay. Next, second method from, put the side heading, from ethylene chlorohydrin. Ethylene chlorohydrin. Second method from ethylene chlorohydrin. Okay. Now writing the reaction. CH2 Cl CH2OH. Okay. So this is 1 chloro 2 hydroxy ethane, or it can be called as ethylene chlorohydrin. From this we get ethylene oxide like this by treating with potassium hydroxide, KOH. When you add to ethylene chlorohydrin, so what happens? Minus KCl and minus H2. Okay. So KOH is K plus OH minus. So K plus and Cl minus comes out as KCl and OH minus H plus comes out as H2O. Thereby we get CH2, CH2O. This is called as ethylene oxide. Okay. So these are the two methods you have, students. From one is from glycol and the other one is from ethylene chlorohydrin. Okay. Next, moving to chemical properties. Put the side heading chemical properties. So the first one we have under chemical properties, acid catalyzed ring opening and orientation. So acid catalyzed ring opening, that is CO cleavage, carbon oxygen bond will be cleaved in the presence of an acid. Likewise, similarly, we also have the ring cleavage or the ring opening in the presence of a base. So first let us see what this acid catalyzed ring opening is. Okay. So under which we have small letter 1, you write down, put the side heading, action with ethyl alcohol. Action with ethyl alcohol. So write down the reaction. CH2, CH2O, ethylene oxide plus ethyl alcohol is C2H5OH. Now this is taking place in the presence of an acid. So what do we get? CH2O, C2H5, CH2OH. Okay. So this is called as 2-ethoxy-ethanol. So how this has happened, students? So here the bond breaks and what is happening? So C2H5OH is distributed as, okay, H plus comes over here, here comes OC2H5. So like that we get 2-ethoxy-ethanol. Now let us see how this is happening. Put the side heading mechanism. Because when you are asked this question, you are supposed to write the mechanism also. I will show you how this ring cleavage is done in the presence of an acid. Okay. Now to start with, we take ethylene oxide. As you all know, this lone pair of electrons on oxygen, with this lone pair of electrons, what it will do? So now it is taking place in the presence of an acid. Okay. So with the help with this lone pair of electrons, it takes up this H plus. So which means that CH2, CH2O, H comes over here, and as this is involved in the bond formation, oxygen acquires positive charge, and this is called as protonated epoxide. Okay. So protonated epoxide. So now this positive charge on oxygen is satisfied like this. These electrons will be shifted to oxygen. So thereby, so what happens, students? Next step, CH2. So here there is no bond now, hence a positive charge. This carbon gets a positive charge, CH2OH. Okay. Now here comes ethyl alcohol, C2H5OH. Okay. So here also oxygen has lone pair of electrons. Now with this lone pair of electrons, oxygen attacks the positively charged carbon atom. Okay. So what happens? CH2, here comes now O, C2H5, H. Okay. So now the lone pair is involved in bond formation now. So again a positive charge comes on oxygen. So here is CH2OH. Okay. So how this positive charge on oxygen is satisfied? There is a OH bond over here. So this bond, that means the electrons in this bond will be shifted to oxygen. So H comes out as again minus H plus. Okay. So what remains? CH2, O, C2H5. Here is CH2OH. Okay. So this is the mechanism in which this carbon oxygen bond cleaves and we get 2-ethoxy-ethanol. And also this reaction, when catalyzed in the presence of an acid, the bond cleaves like as shown in the mechanism. Okay. So next in this only we have few more reactions. Just note down the reaction, students. Number 2, put the side heading action with water. Action with water. Okay. Now write down the reaction. CH2, CH2O plus H2O taking place in the presence of an acid. We get CH2OH, CH2OH. That means glycol is formed, ethylene glycol. Okay. Next, third one. Put the side heading action with HCl or HBr. Action with HCl or HBr. We get, so write down ethylene oxide CH2, CH2O plus HCl gives CH2, CH2. So this bond breaks up, H plus Cl minus na. So OH, here comes Cl. You know the name of this? Just now we have learned, it's called as ethylene chlorohydrin. Write down ethylene chlorohydrin. So if we take HBr, we get OH here as Br. That means ethylene bromohydrin. Next, fourth one. Action with acetic acid CH3COOH. Action with acetic acid. So write down the reaction CH2O plus acetic acid CH3COOH gives, so CH3COOH dissociates as H plus and CH3COO minus. So this bond breaks up and H plus comes to oxygen. So I will show you CH2OH, CH3COO minus comes here. So we will write it as O, C double bond O, CH3. Okay. And this is called as glycol monoacetate. Why? Because CH3COO group is a acetate group, and if there are two OH groups, it is called as glycol. Na? So one hydrogen is replaced by this CH3CO group, and hence it is called as glycol monoacetate. Okay. And next one, action with HCN. Put the side heading, students. Action with HCN. Writing down the reaction CH2, CH2O ethylene oxide plus HCN hydrogen cyanide. This dissociates into H plus and Cn minus. So you remember all these reactions takes place in the presence of an acid. Okay. So H plus and Cn minus. This bond breaks up and H plus comes to oxygen and Cn minus goes to carbon. CH2OH, CH2Cn. Okay. So look here. Action with HCl we have seen CH2OH, CH2Cl. This is called as ethylene chlorohydrin. Now here we have CH2OH, CH2Cn. This is called as ethylene cyanohydrin. Ethylene cyanohydrin. Okay, students. So these are all the reactions taking place in the presence of an acid. So how the carbon-oxygen bond is cleaving in ethylene oxide when it is catalyzed by an acid. Okay. So carefully learn all the reactions and practice well. Thank you.